So, who has catched some trades? I just opened the computer. Right. Good thing I said to not trade today, but it's all good. It's all good. Today we will not, for the people following the call, we will not be trading. We will purely be analyzing the market and looking at patience. So, GU structural expectations higher, false break of structure here, SMT reaction, potential entry here with the false reaction to target higher, target what? No obstacle to the left. So this is most likely the first break. Price is now reacting to the decisional POI. Decisional POI that made that significant new high. We also have liquidity here, but that's mostly the only one remaining. We have this liquidity here. That's it. Pretty much, price will most likely continue up. Okay, if we look at this wick, it seems like there's an inducement. The problem is just that it hasn't induced anything significant to the left. So I think that price will most likely continue up. And we can have maybe that kind of that continuation thing. I just don't like the fact that it didn't mitigate this. So I would include this whole thing, but I'm not gonna put it. Okay? All right. So whoever takes shorts on GU most likely are in the opposite side of the market, in my opinion, if we respect the trade the way. Okay? That's it for GU. Let's go check. U U is a little bit different. Um, Nothing too fancy about it. Nothing too fancy about it. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Here we go. No break and retest for now, just filling this here. Nothing really ugly. Um, all right, so let's continue. AUD/USD, no structural inducement to the left. First structural shift here, but the problem is this is also equal lows with false reaction, most likely mitigating this false reaction POI, right? Uh, I don't like that there's no relevant break of structure, right? But since this is a FBOSS, this is most likely an SMT, and liquidity is residing above this zone, and we also have these equal lows here. I'm not gonna mark it, but you guys get the idea. Equal highs, sorry. Making a new structural, so that would be potential a good buy for AUD/USD. Of course, we're not trading today, so we're just here spectating the whole thing. Trading with Jelly, well, the PO I posted yesterday that the POI video is coming today. I don't get it. Where's the FR? Here's the FR. See? So this is the inducement POI. Some people just ask question without looking at the general chat. That's funny. All right, so NASDAQ. NASDAQ, similar thing. Here, break and retest. Most likely. Here, continue higher. Reaction to what? Nothing other than maybe this POI here. Right, so really not so ugly. So I think that we're gonna sit to these three ones for now, and we'll see what it goes. Okay. This one is the cleanest, as you can see, pushing higher. FBOS, right? But we are also potentially in um, trying to switch downwards here, as you can see, maybe. That's why I said I don't like that it didn't do a new high here. I would have liked a new high, but it is what it is. Because what happens when I see this is I see this break and retest that I don't like, but this is a counter trend of break and retest, so it's not so relevant and it's reacting to internal structure. So what we do is we put alerts. This is shit, so we put alerts here and we put alerts here. This, what has it induced? Nothing. So this is what I'm saying. When you're taking a short based on these plays, you're taking a blind shot because there's no evidence of it taking anything to the left, right? So as of now, nothing other than buys until we have a clear candle closure. So if there's a clear candle closure, we put it here and we'll put an alert here. Let's go. Now it's time to scan some meme coins. No, I'm joking. I'm still scanning, but okay. Let me just order a little trade assistant for a member who won a giveaway. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. I hope you guys don't see my screen because I'm entering my credit card. I might put some music because otherwise I'm gonna get bored. You get a new ledger, yeah, I have to buy a new one. I have no choice. It doesn't work. All right, so here, 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 NQ, nothing so great. We continue. And this is what I'm saying, like, this actual equal highs, I don't like. This is why if I wasn't looking for buys, this is a little bit too early anyways in the day, but I mean like without this break to the high, we don't have real enticement, but we can check on the M1 and see what happens. You always want to trade the reaction of a PY and never when it enters into a PY. Yes, you can ask a question. Let me just get some. Let me put some music on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Somebody requested to, give me a minute, invite to speak. Ask your question. Yeah, yeah. I explained this in the video that is launching today, actually, for POI video number 2. You will see that when it goes into a POI, right, I always wait for the reaction of that POI to be interested in entering into that decision or whatever. So you can see now, right, it went into that POI, it went deeper. I would wait until price does this, comes back, and then I would take something like that. I want to have intentions that price is reacting because I never take immediately when it goes there when I'm not super up for the day and the trade is not highly confirmed. As you can see now, it's even better here, so that could be a good confluence for us that AUD might leave. So as you can see here, if you would be like up for the day and you wouldn't mind, then when price goes deeper here, you could have done something like that, right? But if you're not up for the day, you need to trade the reaction. You have no choice because otherwise you're just catching a falling knife, right? Yeah. And there's also that gut feeling that evidence that you see those candles moving, you're like you're in the 30 seconds, you're like, okay, it's getting there, right? Price can do this and just never come back, and you're gonna miss the trade. So this is why you can align yourself with something a little bit better, like GU. Like GU, this POI was so clear that this would have been a better trade than this AUD, right? Um, but you understand that your the field that you're doing first is the most important. You see how I identified the direction of GU to be looking to buys, and we have members in shorts, right? They're selling I'm not saying it's bad. It's just what are you targeting? This, right? That's it. Right. No problem. So it's time to go make some breakfast. Mhm. Can you guys hear my music or no? I don't even know why I'm asking the freaking question. I can't even see the chat. Nope, you can't hear my music. Okay. So I'll be right back. I'll go do my breakfast. Whoever wants to share their screen can. And this is very important part here, especially since we're so early in the day, you want to see some clear candles. Is it lo-fi? Yes, it's lo-fi. Okay, be right back. Right, I got an alert coming back to the computer. This is the reality. All right, so let's put another alert here. Let's put another alert here. Let's try to see if we can justify this now and see if we have a reaction with the candle closes. See how candle closures are important? Never trade, and this new high is so important. This is how you get out of trades traps. So let's update the chart. Then I'll go back in the kitchen real quick. This is still, we're still until this low is taken. Still pretty good. So let me put an alert here. Nasdaq continuing its thing. No new obstacle here for a U to reverse. So it's pretty normal here. And that's it. Be right back. All right. Trading is boring, huh? Trading is boring. Geo looks good. I don't know if in Zoom you guys are gonna be able to hear my music. Some little lo-fi. If I like UF, well, not really, to be honest. A little bit boring. I just, uh, I just think it's a little bit boring. False reaction, active support, and now BE dose breakout and reacted in Asia midline. BE dose breakout? I don't see. Why is he saying? What do you mean by BE those breakouts? The equal highs on Asia midline. This? BE this? I don't get it. The B, so you say that this is a BE? Is this? If you say that this is a BE, you most likely need to rewatch the video, my friend. The BE will be confirmed to be relevant only when they make a new low or break and retest. Like ignore this PA, it's completely irrelevant. We don't care. GU is really looking good. GU looking giddy. Coming back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can I talk on mic? Could you clarify what you mentioned to Tim yesterday? I don't remember what I said. Yeah, you can talk on mic. But I'm doing my breakfast, so even though you ask, I might go up in 2 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. Which one below? This one? Yeah. Okay. 'Cause, this is what people don't understand. Break and retest is this, right? This PA is this. Well, this is a whole other different. Like, why would do you see the difference? There's no like you see, it's a break and a retest. And now a lot of people will say, "Yeah, but retail don't trade that way." I don't care. That's how I trade. This is the concept of the break and retest reaction is to have it quickly after, not 25 hours later, and especially on an internally relevant leg of Asia session. So that's my take on it. I'm in the kitchen, so I'll check it right after. While I'm in the kitchen, I'll still continue my pep talk. But you guys notice the difference between both of them? Like, you cannot just go and check to a structure to the left and say, ah, it has a reaction, so automatically it means we have BE or break in retest. You're just making shit up your ass. Try to justify retail strategies the way you've learned them. I know that the M5, not every retail traders enter, but remember, the way we mark up on M5 actually worked. And this is what I've tried hours and hours every single day. So let's try to stick to this and let's try to not try anything else than what I've tried because otherwise we're going to no man's land because I don't have the hours tested of these way of marking. That's why it's important to always do it the way I mark it, so you know for a fact that it's it's correctly done. All right, I'm back. So you can ask your question. Yeah, this, yeah. It's normal that you see this as straight away, right? But remember, there's always the question. You're trading away from liquidity to target what liquidity? Would you target this? Would you target this? Or would it be this the index enticement zone? I mean, for me, I wouldn't even look at anything because it's completely in the middle of two things. Like we're already in that break and retest zone. I would maybe make a new alert here, and I would wait. I wouldn't right now. I wouldn't even classify this because if you look at intraday perspective, the most relevant liquidity of the day is this. And now, most likely, if you go on EM1, we did our first break, and maybe price is already mitigating this zone to go lower, right? But for me, that's the relevant liquidity of the day, so that makes sense. Like this has been solidified with this new low. But you said it. I wait. I'll wait. I'll wait for more price action development. If price does this and does this, and let's say it fakes this with speed and momentum and goes here, boom, I'll take this bad boy because we're faking this decisional point. If it takes this decisional point, it's a whole other story. Each little yeah, each level little details. But as you can see here, like I would put an alert. This short here looks kind of cute, right? Because it makes sense. Because if you look at it, we're respecting the same structural intention, right? Downwards. Next enticement zone would be this one. We have that imbalance to fill. This most likely be a pullback, as if you look at it in terms of liquidity, it hasn't made too much damage to the upside, right? Not too much of a bigger leg here. So most likely, I think that this could continue shorts if you look at that way. With speed and momentum. So if, for example, it goes like this, and with speed and momentum, it does this and goes into a perfect POI and does this like in my 30 seconds, boom, I slapping that bitch down. Yeah, but it's not how can a decisional POI be an inducement POI? Only inducement POI are extreme. No, only inducement POIs are extremes only because they take liquidity. Decisional POI that like I explained in today's and yesterday's video is when it makes a new high. Yeah, I explained this in the video what the label is. But remember, this is a big mistake. People are if this was this, if this was this, you're making stuff up to justify something that isn't happening here in this PA. For me, this clear liquidity here, clear inducement with speed and momentum, little downwards PA on the M1, and we just need to wait. Like if this would be enough to pull the trigger, you can. For me, no. Hey, GU. All right. Let me just check if there's any other messages in the chat. For me, GU is the cleanest one. Yeah, GU is good. I just took a meme coin trade. Won't be long. I'm still so new to this. I lost 27 bucks. Yeah, buddy. Mm, 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 mm. I'm telling you, meme coin is hard. I feel like every time I say something, people say, "Can you repeat?" It wasn't clear on the first. Why wasn't I don't get it. I wasn't filled on that fucking trade, god damn it. I made 50 bucks. Let's go. Multitasking. GU is pumping to the moon. Dude, did I fucking got into that trade? Ah, dude, this is so stupid. Gio looking good. All right. Gio is the best one. Oh, I got into a good trade now. It's pumping. I'm in new moon. I have no idea what this shit is. I'm just gonna lose more and more money. GJ. I don't have GJ here. It's shit. Why are you guys wanting me to look at shit pairs? See how trading is boring? It's all about waiting. It's all about waiting. Most likely the answer it's in the video today, but when you are trading following the trend, order flow, and price mitigation PY on the extreme, do you wait for mitigation with speed and momentum? It depends. It always depends. Like this GU example, there's no speed and momentum really. It really depends. See, this is something I like. Right. Mhm. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 bang. Ba, bang, 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 bang. Da, da, dun, da, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I type a lo-fi on YouTube and I take whatever first link is there, the live stream. Oh, I'm in a cook. Oh, making money. Look at this shit. I'll post this to you guys. I'm trading Forex. I'm trading meme coins. I'm about to trade like fucking stocks. The average line is my buy price. Look at this. I did 192% on this. Yeah, this is 1 second chart. Now the coin is migrating to Radium, so I cannot um, close my position. The GU is looking really, really good. I still haven't seen like really a good trade in my opinion. Other than GU intentions are pretty good. So now I secured my profit, so I just let it go. All right. I said, Rodrigue, that we're not taking trades today. How many times do I have to say that today is not a trading day? We're spectators only. Gremlins. This is a good practice for a lot of people just looking to trade constantly. Try to be used to do something else and look at the market at the same time. No, because I said 25 seconds ago, I haven't seen anything for me to be interested in taking any trades if I was trading. So if we were in buys, buys where? God damn it. I said 3 times. There is no position. I haven't taken any position and I haven't seen one single worth position. I just said GU looks good. But even hypothetically, I said there is nothing. Like, why would I have to buy here? To do what? Like, they go 1 to 2. There's no, I haven't seen any trades. Yeah, and there's news also. I haven't seen any trades, no speed, no momentum, no inducer, no liquidity grab, nothing, nothing, nothing. There is no trade right now. Like if it was like super clearing, like something would have done like this, okay? Like speed, momentum. There's nothing. Look at the we started trading here. Price is in the same range for the last 2 hours. Like what do you want to do? Take a gamble and take a trade here, and that's a little bit stupid. On EU, there's no trade to take. There's no new high. The new high would be here, right? So, and it hasn't taken in any liquidity. It's in the middle of an imbalance. There is nothing. I need speed. I need manipulation. I need momentum. There's nothing here. Look, even UF. See? So UF did the first break here. Still waiting. Right now, there is really nothing. On the three pairs we see, nothing, nothing, nothing. Nasdaq, I'm not trading Nasdaq. I'm not looking at a Nasdaq before 9:30. Trading meme coin needs a lot of patience, and good thing I'm patient. You always read the message where I'm not being serious. How am I supposed to know? Because the big problem with traders that don't have experience is they look for a trade instead of analyzing and waiting until the trade comes to them. I don't look for trades. I take a trade when there's one. Like, would you bet your family's life that there's a perfect trade to take like on this G here? No, of course not. If this would have broken this, then I would have think that this would be a good break, but it didn't. Oof, I almost bought a scam coin. I think that it comes down to experience. It's just that I've taken so many losses just to urge myself into a position. Like I don't care. Like I prefer making money than just swing. Like we identified this as being a good decisional point. I just don't see any cool entries here to take it. I don't care if it goes into the direction I said. I don't care. There's no clean entries, so why would I risk it, right? I'm satisfied enough with my analysis being right about the direction. This is what satisfies me. I know. See, there's no speed, no momentum here on AUD, and it's most likely just waiting for the news. Maybe we'll find something after the news. Ooh, I'm making some money again. Antonio, I disagree with what you're saying. Your FOMO comes from not knowing what you're doing. You should be happy enough to just be right. Making money will come second. Mhm, 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 mhm. Like, how many of you guys just enter so fast and move to break even so fast and end up eating a break even and then are pissed? I want this to be taken here. That's my TP. I'm having fun flipping $100 account to 1,000. Right now it's at right now it's at almost $600. Let's go. God damn it. I lost money here too. Fuck it, bitch. Ah, I need to go get that fucking. Is this true? There's a coin that is called Discord. Is this a true coin? What's up on AUD? Nothing so fancy for now. Mm, 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 mm. Do you guys understand why some of you jump on the gun too quickly? Look, nothing. These are like 1 to 2s. We don't want that. You know why? Because there's not clear liquidity taken. No clear liquidity, no trade. Oh boy, we're making some money here. Oh boy, we're making some money. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm floating with $400 in profit. Because Tim's, you're confused because it's simple. You look at mitigation like a price action trader. Where is the liquidity? Right now, there's the only liquidity is here. Here is the next enticement zone. So it's normal that price is just slowing down. It's completely normal. Yeah. Inducement POIs. That's not an inducement POI. See, that's a trade away, but it hasn't induced. Go watch the call. It was an inducement POI that I said. Because it's simple. A trade away is trading away from liquidity. So an inducement POI has induced something. So it makes total sense that for us, this is trading away, right? We're not we're not we're not looking at possible buys. We're justifying the POIs to build experience and to build a database to the upside. Because imagine if price would have done this, right, reacting to this liquidity super fast into it, we would have been ready because we would have already justified everything. I'm preparing the field before any kind of moves. This is very important to understand. No problem. The PY justification is I'm talking about it in the PY videos. I think I lost sometimes with the concept of speed and momentum into mitigation, like the different scenarios possible. Would it be possible to refresh about this? I think that you should rewatch the content because we talk about it multiple times. Rodri, I think today you have a little bit of Alzheimer. Am I wrong of thinking this? Seems like you lost a lot of the concepts. or you're confusing them in your head. I'm telling you, don't sleep on the rewatch of the videos. A lot of students started doing this, and a lot of content is being refreshed. Very important. Do you see how it's important? Look at this. When you will talk about market maker's position, we already talked about that. You mean the protected low or unfulfilled POIs? This is the only thing I know about. Yeah. When you live trade, this concept sometimes mixed and blurs my general vision. This is because you are looking for a trade. You are not confirming what happens. Since we identified the bullish trade away on EU, what bullish trade away? And you market the decisional. I don't have any decisional here. GU got I got confused. Okay, and then why don't you see that a possible continuation? Because there is no speed and momentum. There's no liquidity taken, so it's going to take forever until we hit the news and news just slips you out. You need to be meticulous when you want to enter a trade, and it's not because there's a PY stacking that you should enter. Imagine we would have entered here. It would be in what? Let's go check the risk reward. 1208? That's satisfying for you for 30 minutes to trade? Nah, that's not for me. You can if you want. I'm just saying what I'm doing. I want to be in and out. No wait. You want to make 20K in 5 minutes or 20K minus 20K in 2 hours? It's more than I notice. You take continuation setups. Yes. Show me a trade that I took exactly like this one on GU. I'll give you $1,000. This is the biggest mistake traders do. They compare PA that are completely different. Send me a chart exactly like this. I send you $1,000 so you can trade mean coins. Exactly the same trade, the same PA. $1,000 is good. Am I gonna TP on Nasdaq? Yes or no? We're swing traders now. So I'll try to repeat myself. I want to enter a trade when there's volume, when there's liquidity, when I'm sure that price will go into my direction quickly. I don't want to be involved in two shit trades. But this is just me. If you have the patience to wait until this goes to this TP, like this, and even though this is way too aggressive, you would at least need to do this, go for it. There's news also, go for it. I don't. NQ, I entered here around this one. But I'm trading without a stop loss, so I'm using a two lot. And I'm just trading the structural expectation as a swing trader. Trying to flip this account. I need to buy some purses for my wife. These damn purses are expensive. You know you made it in trading when you trade a small account to afford stuff because you're too greedy to spend your own hard-earned money. I'm telling you, I have a house account. Every time we need something, I trade and I buy it. The market works for Rod, not a. I mean, I have no choice. And this is, I'm gonna tell you something that might resonate with you. Once you're able to identify the direction, you could just trade one lot on a small account without any stop losses. And that way you would practice your direction. Let's say you enter here and you wait for that daily high to be taken. You don't care if price plays. I think that a lot of you guys are trying to go into the over refinement entry, but you don't have the experience and you don't allow yourself to enter in smaller risk to reward trades. The goal is to make money, not to flex the risk to reward. So stop trying to over refine the entries and just hit BE and stop losses. This is something I do like every single month. I see a trade, let's say I see structure expectation higher. I see this first internal false break of structure. I see price stacking. I'm going to buy here and I'm going to put TP here, like with a five lot, four lot, whatever, just for fun on a small account. That way you're making money because you identify the direction. And let's be honest, NASDAQ always goes up. So easy way to make money. Be right back. I'm just going to take my pills. Be right back. I'm back. All right. Oh, doing good. Doing good. Potential relevant liquidity taking on UPY mitigation. Check AUD USD. Uh, Lear 45, I will ask you to go watch the PY Volume 1 video. Because if there's a UPY in here, my name is Michael Jordan. And there's a Volume 2 coming today. I want you to watch it 5 times before saying such things, please. A UPY is an unfulfilled POI. So basically, when price pushes into a new structure, comes back with speed and momentum, mitigates, and is also called a protected low. Okay, let's do that. How boring is trading? How boring is trading? You should be ashamed of calling this a UPOI. Do you see how we we plant and prepare our foundations, our field? We understood the direction in the first 5 seconds of the day, right? Now we're back into this kind of a decisional zone. Price is closer to the news. We could even have a reaction to this decisional zone to go target this liquidity here. Oh, I'm trading meme coins at the same time. Okay, so now let me just try something. Might be fucked here. I need to spam the sell button. I'm spamming. I'm spamming the sell. I'm gonna fuck up my bot. Okay, it worked. Good. As you can see, Nasdaq is about to, and this one is TP also. The Nasdaq is about to TP. No real entries here. The good narrative was RG, right? From the get-go, it was the cleanest in my opinion. And Nasdaq, will you TP me, my bad boy? Mm, 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 mm. So this is a big mistake a lot of people think. Like they would see this as an inducement and now they will look too short. But remember, this is the next enticement zone. There is no real liquidity here. So you might have a pullback, but if the news doesn't catalyst to the downside, there's no liquidity here. That's a fact. Even though I said to people not to trade, I'm 100% sure some people took buys here, but what can I say? What can I say? Mhm. Oh, this is nasty. Really nasty. Mm. God damn it. Dude, I keep losing money in meme coins. It's annoying. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. I think I'll close my Nasdaq here. Closing Nasdaq. I did $215 profit on Nasdaq. I'm rich. That's almost one stop to the grocery store. All right, boys and girls, we're pretty much done this session. I hope this has helped you to know how to identify market's direction, identify the foundations, and also identify the liquidity. People looking for shorts GU were basically shooting in the dark, because you can always see, and there's always something that you need to confirm is there a structural inducement? Has this inducement taken any liquidity? This is very important. Never shoot with blindfolds on. As you can see, we took those equal highs here that I said I didn't like, and look how price is just reacting out of it. Here we don't have any liquidity, so price is just most likely continuing. And as you can see, GU targeted the next enticement zone, and most likely you could have had like a little buy opportunity here. But again, GU was the best one. I just don't think there's, other than this POI we identified here, I don't think there's any clean trades. So I'll stop the recording just now